Ladies and gentlemen, your hero is back with more of that stellar content I know you love. Anyway, let's see what's shaking with the doctor.
I trust you do not mind my...
Could've-
Well, it's not...
It's-
how I did it. George, it was George.
You play-
Oh, just... I saw it. Let's not... But...
Sounds,
oh, he's... The... Oh, the...
yeah, giving the...
Indeed.
Okay, never mind. It looks like we're all caught up. Anyway, so we should start taking a look around.
Yes, Tovarich.
Very nice. It's all about knowing what's important, boys and girls. Oh boy. Shit, they know we're here. From what I can tell, none of their arms are valuable, which means it's time to get to chopping. Wasn't expecting that one. See, he's just as happy to see me as I am to see him. Damn it. I was trying to keep him alive so I could beat his ass on the ground. Well, that's not exactly what I intended when I kicked him, but
The
okay.
road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Damn, even Wolf's giving the orders. What a nice doggo. Okay, no way up through here. There's no man in box.
I, trust you.
About-
Glad
I know.
not that...
Yeah? How's it-
Oh, then when this... The sin... I would have...
True. Guess I...
Your earlier actions were reckless, Raiden. Not to mention the damage to a perfectly good car.
I knew the risks when I decided to go through with this. Besides, the car was mine. Maverick sold it to me. It's not meant for private use. It was made for ops like this.
Regardless, your approach has proven most antagonistic. You are now a criminal, a public enemy, a police-killing vigilante. Even if your actions reveal World Marshal's designs, you will be unable to avoid legal punishment.
Probably not. But that's a price I'll have to pay. I gotta stop that VR program and get those kids back. I sealed my fate the second I attacked George.
But George is not dead. In fact, he has obtained an even more versatile body than his previous one.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about me. I was a child soldier in Liberia, like Miss Trawl said. I was a mentally deranged child. People feared me, called me Jack the Ripper.
A result of the so-called Sears program.
I thought I'd left it all in the past. But just like that, Jack came roaring back.
This is why you are so driven to terminate the VR training. I understand. I will continue to cooperate.
Copy that.
I am setting goal. Use that.
Good boy.
I will. I use. I will.
About-
Glad
I-
not...
Yeah? How's-
Oh, then when this... The sin... I would have...
Truly,
That's a...
guess I...
I wonder why Doctor stuck around. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There goes that idea. Time to get to know the locals, boys. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, the more parts that we can chop off, the better. This thing doesn't have electrolytes. Which makes me kind of wonder what the hell it's doing. There we go, that's more like it. Now it's just you and me now, amigo. Can you leave me the fuck alone? Okay, that's fair. I see how it's gonna be. That was not a good trade. Okay, that's more like it.
Zone be designated for heightened security. Roger. Upgrading security status.
Oh, see, we're making friends already. Who would have guessed? Okay, that guy on the left, we gotta jump. Question is, I don't know how to necessarily get close enough to do that. Wait, I might be able to do it here on these guys. I have to get this one. Get some space. We want this guy. Yeah, we got him. Got all of them.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
And we're getting more and more of these arms. Started coming handy.
Raiden, I am heading through the building on the opposite side of the street. Follow me.
Oh yeah, I totally give a shit. A request for backup. Isn't there fucking nobody else here besides me? Okay, anybody with arms? Okay, it's a lot of these assholes. What can I hit them with? Yeah, let them do it. There we go. Ah, you cunt. because he gets surprised when I do that. It's actually super helpful. Okay, yeah, there it is.
That is the wrong way. Follow me.
Hey, weren't there 4 of those guys? Where'd the other ones go? It disappear in the ether, maybe a bit of friendly fire.
Your route through Denver has been plotted based on data culled from various security systems. I took the liberty of adding a guidance device to your chassis to ensure you do not stray too far. Handy, eh?
So they finally addressed the fact that I'm just kind of sitting here aimlessly walking around. Not as many secrets around here as I thought there'd be. Mostly trying to find any, like, hidden dilly-dingers. Ooh, also, I try these. Wow, I could cave in all this shit. That is awesome. There we go. See, we took the stairs like a normal person. Hey, any other dilly-dingers hiding here? Nope. Time for violence. Ooh, there's one right here. Damn it.
Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
Say you succeed. Say you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor. But he cannot.
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, Tavarish. Spasiba.
Hey, the gang's all here.
I am setting goal markers. Use them. I will ignore them.
So how long can George use that medical body he's in right now?
Well, the body's full shelf life has yet to be proven, but with regular maintenance, I would imagine 10 years or more. However, this is also a child's model. It will need to be replaced as he grows mentally and emotionally. But things have come together pretty well overall.
Guess that's gonna be a problem, huh?
It will. Also, this is the only body of its type I could procure on such short notice. I'm afraid the other brains will have to make do with their VR environment for now.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel right that George gets the only body, though.
Well, it was you who implored I do something for him, no? I assumed prioritizing him was called for.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, Doc. It was a pretty stressful moment.
We will have many more brains to watch over before long, I fear. Something I don't entirely mind, I should note. The more research subjects I have, the better. Still, some sort of decision regarding their long-term care shall have to be made soon. It will be some time before we're able to monetize any of this research, after all. As much as I might like to, I can't run this lab on good intentions alone, you know.
Yeah. We need to come up with something, and soon, for all our sakes.
We should be able to mass-produce child bodies in very short order, at least. By the way, I have a helicopter crew on standby to bring the brains back here should the need arise. I, too, will be departing in a little while.
Much appreciated, Doc.
Consider it an angel investment. Who knows what sort of new business I may be soon pioneering here.
So how long can George...
Well, I'm...
Yeah, it just...
Well,
yeah.
we will... Still, it was...
Yeah.
We should, by the... I...
Much...
Consider...
I heard what happened, Raiden. I don't know if I can offer much help, but at least I'm still here to save your data, okay?
Thanks. If things get bad, go ahead and delete it.
If worse comes to worse, I'll do it. But we're on an encrypted line, so we should be okay. Did you want to save? By the way, what did Boris mean when he said those brains were for medical purposes?
They're not just spare parts. Legally, they have human rights. They just don't have bodies. They aren't covered under the Arms Trade Treaty. They can even be legally adopted.
Adopted? They're brains!
Not as the law sees it. These are street kids after all. Most of them have no ID or papers whatsoever. Local mobs gather these kids up, declare them for adoption, and then send them off to a U.S. medical facility for treatment.
So you're saying Desperado didn't actually buy those kids? Directly, at least?
They're not stupid. Just evil. The basic idea is that the Mafia has these orphaned kids, and Desperado pulled their brains, right? Now they need treatment, so the Mafia sends them to the medical facility to get them new bodies.
A World Marshal medical facility.
One that only exists on paper. Once the brains cross the border, next stop is World Marshal HQ. The plan is to put them into factory bodies and assemble the cyborgs here in Denver.
Pretty convoluted process.
If there's a silver lining to all this, it's that the first brains only shipped a month ago. Doc confirmed that in the data he's collected. You can speed up the VR training process for AIs, but not with human beings. So it's likely none of the kids have completed training yet.
Thank God.
That training, though. Sorry. I should get back. We can talk later.
Raiden? Once you get those brains back, what are we gonna do with them?
I still gotta discuss that with Doc. He's still got the brains from Mexico, but the human rights group wouldn't take them in. It didn't sound like it was going too smoothly.
Yeah, that's what he told me too. I can understand the NGO's position, but these kids, they're completely helpless in all this.
I know. We don't have nearly enough cyborg bodies for all of them. And if we want to give them child-sized bodies, they'd have to be almost entirely custom-made. For now, Doc's sending virtual environment data to their brains, just like their VR training. At least that should help cut down on their stress levels.
Yeah, but that only works up to a point, doesn't it? Doc said he can't simulate realistic human interaction with the tech we have right now. They must be lonely.
And they know lonely. None of them had families. That, or they were abandoned by them. For some of them, the real world might not be a whole lot different. You know what my childhood was like. I'd take life in an empty room by myself over that any day.
Raiden.
It's a work in progress, for sure. But Doc will work something out.
So, there's really no legal recourse to stop World Marshal here? We couldn't leak that video of Armstrong or something?
Boris, Kevin, and I talked this over already. Not gonna work. The media would never show it.
I guess not. That's why PMC started advertising so heavily all of a sudden, isn't it? So they could influence the media.
Yeah, PMCs don't have anything to sell to regular people, but that's not what those ads were for. It's a part of the aftermath of the Patriots' plan for manipulating the public. Restricting press access, allowing cross-ownership between media conglomerates. A media empire as iron-fisted as any other dictatorship.
So much for freedom of speech, huh?
Yeah, the Patriots are gone, but their effect still lingers. It's just too good a scheme for the government to get rid of.
Alright, so we can't go to the news. How about uploading it to some video site?
It'd get buried in the noise. People fabricate videos all the time to discredit other groups and companies. But when it's bullshit the public wants to believe, then it spreads like wildfire. If they don't care, it doesn't get noticed, even when it's the truth.
Yeah. I guess videos aren't permissible as evidence in court either. Could the kids testify for us?
The only thing they know for sure is that they were tricked into coming here. I doubt many have even heard the name World Marshal before. No one can prove anything. The money's all been laundered. The courts can't do a thing.
So you're doing it by force instead?
Yeah. I'm not trying to kill any employees, though. Working for a company like this one's a crime, whether you know it or not. But I'm only after two groups here. The guys in charge, and their contractors.
I hear you.
Beyond that, whatever it takes to unplug that VR program permanently.
What's up? Okay, save complete. Don't let your guard down, okay?
Yeah, I know the VR training and stuff fucked up Raiden pretty good.
Jesus, Raiden, this is a little over the top. I mean, I've seen you pull some shit before, but this,
You should know me better than that by now, Kev.
I thought I did. Look, I know there's no legal way to stop World Marshal, but there has got to be an alternative to going on a rampage smack dab in the center of Denver.
No alternatives, Kev. I'm getting those kids out.
Raiden, that VR training, it's like what you did in Liberia?
Judging by what Sundowner said in Mexico, yeah. That scientist called it the Sears program.
After ex-President George Sears, a.k.a. Solidus Snake.
Yep. Ironic that kid shares his name. Solidus trained child soldiers in Liberia while working as a CIA paramilitary. It's not a happy memory. All the drugs, the non-stop violence, it destroyed my sense of judgment completely. I was made to kill soldiers, POWs, civilians.
Raiden.
The next thing I know, Jack's back. I thought it was all in the past, but there I am, attacking a child.
You didn't have any other choice. Other kids would have died.
That's not the problem. I lost my cool back there. All I could do was think how much I wanted that guy dead.
A lot of us would have done the same.
Even if it meant killing George?
He's not dead, though. Actually, he really digs his new body.
Either way, I'm shutting this program down. Maybe they've got it better than me. They don't actually have to kill anyone in reality. But they're still going through the motions, having it pumped straight into their senses, just like real life.
All right. Just give me a call if there's anything I can do.
Sure. Raiden out. So let me get this straight. All law enforcement in Denver's been subcontracted out to World Marshal?
Pretty much. It's part of Colorado's small government initiative. When you're tasked with slashing a state's budget, privatizing the police force starts to make sense. Detroit was kind of the pioneer there. Armstrong spearheaded the idea, of course, back when he was still in the state senate.
No surprise. But the police force isn't all cyborg, is it?
Nah, no way anyone could get funding for that. Most of them are unmodified. New recruits or veterans from the old Denver PD. They handle most of the basic police work, like street patrols and investigations. Most cyborgs are part of the SWAT unit. They're sent out to handle riots, violent crimes, stuff like that.
Makes sense.
They're given separate roles in the force, too. Some specialize entirely in combat, others handle things like hostage negotiations. Some of the combat specialists are ex-US Army, but a lot of them are from overseas, too. A lot of them undergo the cyborg operation just to get a green card.
That kind of thing must go over great with the anti-immigration movement.
You know it. A lot of folks wanted a blanket ban on hiring immigrants for the police force. They get a bad rep for those helmets, too. Can't see their faces. They're required to keep their face guards up if they're not actively on a mission, though. Thing is, we're starting to see a wave of violent cyborg crime across America, you know? The way the police see it, they need more cyborgs on the force to deal with that.
Hope they have enough cyborgs to deal with me. So there's one more of the winds, right? Besides Sundowner and Mistral.
Yeah, Monsoon. That is,
You can skip the part about the name. I know monsoons are seasonal winds in Asia.
The word actually refers to seasonal winds anywhere, but yeah, it's usually used to describe the winds that bring Southeast Asia most of its rain.
Safe to assume he's Asian then, right?
Yep. His roots are with a Cambodian organized crime syndicate. Not ex-military for a change. He's fluent in Khmer, Chinese, and English. Rumored to have been involved in drug and human trafficking.
So what's he doing with a PMC?
Apparently, he converted to a cyborg body after being wounded in a gang shootout. I don't know the full story, though. Maybe he just decided PMC works better than the mob. The two worlds are closer than you might think. Boris has got a lot of ex-military buds that now work for the Russian mafia.
I guess either profession guarantees plenty of excitement if that's your thing.
Monsoon's no ordinary street thug, though. That much is clear from his record. And he was a master with the Psy even before he became a cyborg.
You think he's in Denver?
Probably, given that Desperado and World Marshal are basically one and the same. Careful down there. You okay, buddy? Looks like Wolf's posted some guidance. Try following.
Boris, I want to check how raising the codec encryption level affects transmission.
Copy. Reading you 5, Raiden. You?
Loud and clear. I'm seeing a reduction in peak power when sending. We're on a broader direct sequence spread spectrum?
Da. Frequency hopping pattern changed to blue 1.
Copy.
Interference still appears below process gain, too. Hell of a system. Worth every dollar. What is your processing load?
I pinged HQ data storage with my tactical data line. The increase in latency is below 5%.
Хорошо. In that case, it will not affect mission. Our system is just one notch below toughest security available. Denver police cannot see we are even transmitting at all. All our communication is perfectly safe.
Copy that. Boris, you got anything for me?
Hmm? What do you mean?
What do I mean? Intel, advice, help. What we always do over the codec.
Well, yes, but in this case we had no official prep time. We have the map of Denver, but no briefing notes, no intel on enemy capabilities. I wish I could be of more help, but, well, I have nothing to work with. I'm sorry, Raiden.
That's all right. I know you're doing whatever you can.
But what about your robot dog friend? He's taking on scouting duty for you, yes? Why not try contacting him?
Boris,
Hmm?
what do I...
We can, but he's taking... Why not...
I am setting you. I will.
Okay then.
Yes, Tovarich.
Very nice. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of like leather in the like erotica sense of the word. Like I know some people are really into it, but not like, I don't know, it's the same thing with like spandex. It's just not my jam. I have a great thirst. Electrolyte packs. Is there really not that much here? Huh. I could sworn there was more back in the day. Back in the day, like I didn't just play this for the first time like 2 or 3 years ago. God, I'm getting old. Lovely! Okay, let's fuck. I think the worst thing about these guys is that they know exactly how to try to dodge. shit! That ought to do it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to pop that off. I always feel like I could do it, and then I never can. Fucking little shit. What the hell? Fuck it, I'll take it. Oh, bastard. God, I really do fucking hate these little shits. Oh shit. There we go. Got him in a corner. I know it's fun to, like, slash the shit out of them, but sometimes I'm just trying to get things over and done with. It is entertaining, though. I'm trying to think of, like, more effective...
You will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
I'm trying to think of, like, a more effective way to do certain combinations. Because I'm so used to, like, turning everything I do into a combo that when it's not a combo... I don't know, it'd be nice to have, like, a one-size-fits-all, stick my foot up the ass, and then call it a day. Where it's so easy. Ooh, another one!
You know, there's a rumor the MIBs come from Area 51.
I would say I feel bad for him, but, oh, shit. I have an idea. Okay, getting punched in the face was not the idea, but okay. There we go. There we go, that's more like it. I'll admit, was not expecting that to actually work, but I'll take it. Was I able to get the arm? I fucked it up.
Raiden, you will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
He'll be fine. God, I don't really have a one-size-fits-all approach to these guys. suppose mulching them always works. I fucking love it when they do that. I definitely destroyed his arm.
Raiden, you will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
Imagine being the guy who just gets absolutely mogged by that. I'm sorry, I have nothing but pity for the guy. There we go, got it!
Haha, more classified data. I believe I have all I need for a little surprise.
Do I have anything to, like, stun these guys? Yeah, I'm doing it. There we go. If you can nail the angle just right, it turns him into sashimi. Forgot about that. And we managed to get that arm. Perfect. I think that's everything we could really get out of this.
I am set. I will.
So how long can...
Well, it would... I'm a...
Yeah, it just...
Well,
yeah.
We will something still. It would... As
Yeah.
We should, by the... I
Much...
consider...
Good news, everyone.
Doc, what's your status?
I am reviewing the pre-flight checklist now. I have hired contractors to handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Right, of course. Need I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight? Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research. Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well.
Starting to sound a bit more like an afterthought, but I appreciate it. He said he found something. What did he find? In a misguided attempt to blend in with the locals. Oh, I love it. I guess we didn't unlock anything. That was just a generic phrase, and I may be dumb. Thanks for getting my hopes up and then instantly smashing them down. great, they got birds. Do I have any homing missiles? Or did I already? Ah, there we go. I'll do it. Well, that was a total waste. But that's okay, we get plenty of these. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, you don't get too many. It's mostly, like, the only reason they stack up is because you're not using them. Ooh, the drum can. That's the most advanced item in the game.
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending back up.
Ooh, an arm. Let's see, is there any hidden ledges? No. Okay, if I was gonna do this, how would I? So we could either A, just immediately jump the guy, or B, yeah, that works. He thinks he sees something. But he doesn't. There's someone else. That could be anybody. What they say, stealth's an important part of Metal Gear, right? Oh, and we can manage to fucking get some of these big boys, too. That's our guy up there. How we get him, though? Did we get the arm?
Yes. You will make me proud.
I don't think we did. Shit. Colonel, the dildo attached to the drone, also known as the USFO, has been shot down by the military, Montana. Honestly, the thing with the spy satellite, that shit was fucking funny. Oh boy, the whole building's out of power. No more AC for you. That's the real crime here.
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending back up.
I'm not a bad guy, I'm just a barrel. You know how it is. Oh yeah, how we doing tonight, by the way, Alex? It's another beautiful evening. Like I was never even there. Oh shit, they're coming. Boss, I'm dummy thick. But the clamp my ass cheeks keep alluring right. going for it. You fucked up. Wow. Sucks to be you. Yeah, we got it this time.
Yes, you will make me proud.
I'm doing a gamer epic out of 10 today, sir. How you doing? I'm absolutely fantastic this evening. I was able to get in my workout. I discovered a new recipe. Like, unironically, that's not a joke. I'm not referencing anything. I'm gonna say, I've discovered the joys of pita bread. Can you believe it? Pita bread. Oh shit, it's right there. I'm gonna say, I basically combined like this protein pita bread with some hummus. And it's making like meat my macros super easy. I also had to deal with this fucking idiot today for 2 hours on the phone. You know what, in hindsight, actually, yeah, this week's kind of sucked. Dude, my numbers are fucking awful this week. It's just been like server after like dumb shit after boy you didn't get anything done after phone call that turned into an escalation so it didn't count. It's ultra mega ass. Yeah, boy. Okay.
Boris. What do I...
What we have,
That's...
but he's taking out. Why not?
Right, how's the mechs? No headaches or anything?
No. Why do you ask?
You're in a high altitude zone, remember?
Oh, right. The Mile High City. Didn't think I'd have to worry about altitude sickness yet, though. You're checking my stats, right? Oxygen density's only 10% off normal. Body's still in the green.
Yeah, I'm watching. Just remember, it's definitely gonna feel a little different from sea level.
Copy. You know, I didn't realize how big Denver's gotten. It was never exactly small, I know, but it looks like it's really blown up these past few years.
It's a good place to live. The tech sector's booming, people are moving in, and unemployment's low too.
I always figured Colorado's more about military than anything else.
Originally, yeah. Denver, like Colorado in general, is filled with federal agencies and defense contractors.
And NORAD and Peterson Air Force Base are just a short drive away, right? Over in Colorado Springs.
And then there's all the nuclear facilities too.
Right. I remember hearing about the Rocky Flats plant.
Yeah, they manufactured the plutonium triggers that detonate nuclear bombs. It was shut down late last century for illegal pollution offenses. Of course, there's still a ton of military manufacturing activity going on in Colorado.
PMCs too, right?
Yep. PMCs like World Marshal. They've been on a buying frenzy, gobbling up a whole bunch of smaller outfits. That growth is what's enabled them to expand into the public sector. Their work in private policing has really boosted their profile.
I'm not necessarily against small government, but when you mix the public authority with private firms...
It never works out, yeah. This is probably obvious, but this police force is basically a full-on army. Don't go easy on them.
Don't intend to.
Literally 2 hours on the phone with the same yeah, it was fucking cancer.
You okay, buddy? Looks like Wolf's posted some trifol...
What's up? No? Did you need...
No, just one.
Oh.
Quick question, Doc.
Yes, right.
Doc, those kids, how are they feeling?
Oh, after the chloroform, you mean? No need to be concerned. Thanks to your quick actions, the effects have already dissipated.
Good to hear. Why the hell were they using chloroform? I thought they stopped using it as an anesthetic ages ago.
Correct. Sevoflurane or isoflurane are the preferred inhalation anesthetics today. However, chloroform is still quite useful as an organic solvent. In certain doses, mind you. Otherwise, as that cretin mentioned, it can be a bit dangerous.
It certainly turned out dangerous for him.
Yes. In any case, its properties make it useful for an assortment of applications. The chemical synthesis of medication, for example, or creating the coolant used in modern cryopreservers.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Well, Raiden, wonderful work. Had you waited any longer before breaking the glass, things might not have turned out as well as they did.
Quick question, Doc.
Yes,
Doc.
Hmm? No need.
Why the? I thought.
Correct. However,
It's
fat.
I am setting use. I will.
Well, that's the extent of that. Anyway. A gamer epic out of 10. Oh, did you hear, I'm not sure if you're a hashtag gamer for this, but, Nikke got us a victory is both having a Chainsaw Man collaboration and also, shit, what was the other part? It's a Chainsaw Man collab, and they're also getting a PC version, or a PC client. And it actually runs well because the mobile version of the game runs like shit.
Another attack.
Are you fucking kidding me? I have to show these guys that we still got the goblin. Why? Who is bombing me? Pest. What? Absolutely pog. It already has nude mods. Isn't that great? It's fucking Destiny Child all over again. Honestly, it's just fun to chop the shit out of people like surgically. Like I don't necessarily need to win the fight. Like, I don't care if I take a few hits in the process as long as I get to go just, you know, like, full culinary and on people's asses. That's kind of fun, too. Honestly, it's just nice to see the game running at 60 FPS instead of the absolute mockery of a frame rate that the base version was. Also, I think I've fucking... I think I've dive-kicked off the ledge on accident in the original playthrough of this like 3 years ago. Let's say, I don't... did Raiden talk about the Sears program as much as he does in this one in MGS2? It's a thick boy.
A cyborg equipped with a slider. Hard to target, yes, but they must also be limited by aerodynamic force. Use rockets or guided missiles, or just jump up and cut them down. Either will work fine. Use...
You okay, buddy? Looks like Wolf's post trifol.
Looks like Desperado brought some sliders.
It does indeed. As you know, sliders are more than a simple unmanned combat aerial vehicle. They are especially effective when used in tandem with cyborgs.
So I hear. Just strap it to your back and you've got yourself a jetpack.
In terms of specs, it is equipped with 2 small engines, turbojets modified from anti-ship missiles. These are capable of putting out 3 kilonewtons of propelling force. Its high aspect ratio wings are built with artificial muscles. Their bending functionality enables both helicopter caliber hovering and a lengthy flight duration when fully deployed.
But what about offense? They can't pack much heat.
Not alone, no. The sliders were built from the ground up in a network-centric system. As a result, each individual craft has limited combat ability. Toughness was sacrificed for its compact size, which limits its ability to move at high speeds or perform high G maneuvers. Flight range and time are strictly limited. Not being a fixed-shape craft, it has little stealth functionality. As for weaponry, it is restrained to one of 2 options: semi-active laser-guided rockets, or a combination of 30-kilogram class unguided bombs and 5.56mm mounted gun pods.
But I thought it played a major role in SOP, in regional conflicts and asymmetrical warfare.
It did. When all connected in a networked mesh, they enjoy extraordinary situational awareness. Such a group can search a wide range without missing a single millimeter. Not to mention, saturate a hot spot with gunfire from multiple angles.
Yeah, I remember that boss
Snake
fight.
had trouble with them in Eastern Europe.
But their most attractive feature? How inexpensive they are to manufacture. Unthinkably so, in fact, back in the age of manned fighter jets. It's no surprise PMC has used them so often.
Yeah? Well, they're gonna have to spend a lot more than that to stop me.
Certain clothes mode. Honestly, I'm kind of the same opinion, Alex. That is an absolutely, like, fucking patrician class taste right there, is clothes. Clothes are my fetish. I'm sorry, but just, like, straight nudity I don't find, like, sexual. It's very stale, very stark, very boring. I gotta say, like, it complements the whole, it's about the whole thing, you know? It's not just, oh, titties. It's just not as fun. And for MGS2, does Raiden talk about the Sears program in MGS2 as much as he does in this?
Your only option.
With your legs, you can probably... They have nearly no armor at all.
Looks like desperate.
It's
but what?
not a bit like as
But
it did such a
Snake.
I'm gonna say, if that's what a psyop is, then I don't give a shit at all. Fucking, that is just top tier. It's one of the reasons why I don't find, like, the appeal behind strip clubs or anything. I gotta find out, do any of these guys have an arm I gotta chop? No, they don't. Oh shit, that's an unblockable. Fucking hell. Oh, come on, that's not even fair. Okay. Well, that's how they want to do it.
Now that is a weapon, eh? The great warhammers of medieval Europe were invented for breaking down heavy suits of armor. They were used by Russian cavalrymen for a long time, too. I would bet this hammer is intended for cyborg armor, yes?
Probably. It's too big to swing without advance warning, though. Ought to be easy to parry.
Duh. Let us hope you are right. Now that is a great... They were used by... I would...
Probably.
Duh.
So, we are starting to see cyborgs equipped with heavy weapons, yeah? Assuming that armor is not just for show, I very much doubt you can dismember them with a single swipe. You will need to damage them first, Raiden. Wear down their defenses. So, we are starting... You will...
Yeah, that'll do it. What are they gonna do? Hit me? Yeah, this is happening. I love it. It's so bullshit. I don't know why the fuck they won't just die already, though. Okay, yeah, I guess they didn't give it a name until later. Oh, they did mention that they gave it a name, the Sears program, later after after George Sears or Solidus. I can hit him from here. Damn it. Probably should have saved those rockets. Remember to watch those wrist rockets, boys and girls. Ooh, more bad guys. Well, we figured out how we're getting our blade back.
Good, Raiden. Very good.
There we go. Once that thing makes another lap, I'm gonna blast it. What was it? You know what I'm remembering all of a sudden? That I always wanted to play, but I don't think we have a way, really, I guess. PsyOps the Mindgate Conspiracy. It's an old Xbox game that for some reason had, like, one of the edgiest fucking trailers I'd ever seen in an Xbox game. Like, it looked pretty kosher. I know that's kind of out of left field, but, like, I just remembered that it existed. I had a demo disc of it, and I spent hours just dicking around in it. That game was absolutely kosher. And anyone who says otherwise is objectively wrong. Think I could hit that from here? Shit. I guess I gotta wait for him to pass. If he gets nice and close, I can peg him. We love edging. No, we don't. Oh, shit. I gotta make sure that guy doesn't get the goblin. Let's see, I think I could hit that chopper if it comes around here. It's just a case of watching and waiting. Yeah, I know we streamed a little bit late tonight. That was 100% my fault. Fucking, I got caught up doing my workout. Usual shenanigans. There it is. Yeah, I got caught up with the workout, and then also got stuck doing work shit. Why is that helicopter so, like, poorly rendered? Oh, it's not real. Oh, that was a waste. I'm gonna have to stun these guys with the EM grenades, 'cause if I don't, then I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh, dear. Can I make that throw from here? Maybe. Raiden schizo confirmed. The helicopter was never real, Raiden. I do, like, it is fun turning people into mulch, but it's really hard to resist just, like, getting that perfect cut, you know? Okay, I never really was able to figure out a good way to deal with these guys.
But you're supposed to be cops. What did I do? Some things World Marshal does not appreciate. You're on the company blacklist.
There we go. Time to get to work, boys. Oh, and he had an arm. Oh, fuck. They executed him. We got him. Shit. I'm trying to save that guy. They really don't make it easy.
But you're supposed to be cops. What did I do? Some things World Marshal does not appreciate. You're on the company blacklist.
What?
Contact!
How did they know?
Ah, yeah.
I have like a split second to make my move.
But you're supposed to be cops. What are they doing?
Okay. So there's like a small window of time that I could like make a move in where I dive in.
But you're supposed to be cops. What are they doing?
What if... I mean, I could try getting creative with the photo frames. What the hell is that? It's all really low. Yeah, like all the way down there. Oh wait, no, that's a box you've already got. I'm being silly.
But you're supposed to be cops. What do they do? Some things World Marshal does not appreciate. You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check you off. Oh, I see. And on the report, I got caught in the crossfire. Just a random casualty.
Got him.
Bullseye!
I didn't think parrying that, I didn't think parrying that would count. Look at that idea. There we go. We did it. We saved the day. Yeah, that was, I don't think I've ever saved this guy.
Thank you. Oh, God, thank you. Don't let those fuckers get away with this, okay? Thank you so much!
Really, Raiden? Ripping off people's clothes?
That's why they call me Jack the Ripper, baby. Because I do weird shit. Let me show you why they call me Jack the Ripper.
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
I wish they inserted a 40-minute cutscene here. Me too.
Boris, you got anything? What do I...
Well, we can't.
That's...
But why not?
You okay, buddy? Looks like Wolf's posted
How's it going with the brain units, Doc? Any problems?
Oh, they could not be better. They're being kept at exactly 36 degrees Celsius with a steady, uninterrupted supply of oxygen and glucose. Synchronizing them with our equipment posed some difficulty, but everything's perfectly stable now.
That's good to hear. What kind of VR are they getting?
I prepared very comfortable rooms for each and every one. It's not quite Schloss Neuschwanstein, but each one enjoys the equivalent of a 4-star hotel suite. Every room includes an attached pool and an extensive library of on-demand video programming. 3 meals are delivered daily, and while we're only able to do so much vis-a-vis taste sensation, it should satisfy the psychological need for food, at least.
Doesn't sound too bad. I wouldn't mind a little VR training like that for a change.
Oh, be my guest. I'd like to experience it for myself, you know. But for now, it is available to cyborgs only. Exciting work is being done in the realm of invasive brain-machine interfaces. But there simply isn't much demand for it at the moment.
I guess not too many folks are willing to stick electrodes in their brains just for a taste of VR.
Perhaps, but the sense of reality is considerably improved over nanomachine-based non-invasive methods. If prices were kept low enough, I imagine the video game industry at least would clamor for it.
Who coded the virtual hotel?
An assistant. He used to write VR programs for UGs, but now specializes in cyborg software. A bit of a niche right now, yes, but when brain-machine interfaces take off, it will be a big business. The children's accommodation is a reworked version of the original beta software he built. The room's 3D models are all made using free libraries. It couldn't have been easier.
I wish everyone loved their work as much as you do, Doc. They don't go stir-crazy, though? Cooped up in their rooms?
There's little I can do about that. Creating an open world would take orders of magnitude more resources.
What about communication?
Another weak spot, yes. The NPCs available to us are all for military training purposes. It will be some time until we see VR characters capable of convincingly human interaction. Sadly, we're also not yet able to connect multiple brains to a single VR space. My assistants are operating virtual agents to give them a bare minimum of mental care. But our team is limited in size, and none of us are medical professionals, you know.
They can't stay in there forever.
They do not say much, but they are very eager to please. Dude, I know they said no one wants to stick electrodes in their brain, but, like, I mean, I'd fucking be down for it. I just assume that I wouldn't want to do that.
How's it going with the brain?
Oh, they're being kept synchronized.
That's...
It's every...
Doesn't...
Oh, I'd like...
But all the women are incredibly horny.
They don't go...
There's
what about...
another... It will sadly...
They can't... So now what? I can't see a thing.
You are a cyborg, are you not? You possess low light and infrared viewing ability.
Right, right. Time for enhanced AR.
And yes, I would, Kamo.
So now what?
You are...
Right.
God, I remember Artificial Academy. Did they ever make an Artificial Academy 3? What? It was a good game. How vividly do you remember it? I remember watching my buddy stream it because he's like, hey, check out this cool game. And I'm like, wow, this sure is a cool game. I didn't have a computer that could run it, but now I do. Streaming it, he was very, well, like, streaming it over fucking Discord. It wasn't like streaming it on Twitch.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
I would never expose myself. I already have that. shit. Oh yeah, I know. They made this like artificial academy-esque island thing, if I remember correctly. Everyone wants Artificial Academy 3, but they're like, Honey Select? Honey Select. Oh yeah. I still want to play a VR Kanojo, but I need like a better VR. Not the current setup. He's not moving. If I do this. He didn't take the bait. I'll try this. You can't just admit. Ah, shit, I can never get the timing on that. Oh, fuck. To have such permission. Well, that's the thing. I fucking love when people do shit like that. I wish there was a way to stream certain ones. Yeah, I thought the character card system was super cool. I remember this one guy, like, made a character and then submitted the card for, like, shits and giggles, but somebody basically used it to, like, cuck him to extreme extents. To the point that, like, everyone was uncomfortable. Because the dude was just super over the top with the amount of cruelty involved. It's like, look, here's my waifu. I hope everybody likes her. And they did. Too much. Ah, yes. April Fools, you have a boner. A funny joke. Yeah, fucking got him, finally. Oh, shit. Fucking, yeah, I can never land the attack on these guys. What the fuck? No matter how hard I try to get that counter off. Ow. Okay, he can't block it anymore. Fucking finally. Little bastard. Should have turned his waifu into an NFT. No, it's these fucking little things. I'm fine. I could use the little shits that these drop. I say I try to avoid trying to sneak through this area, 'cause it's kind of ass. There we go. That ought to do it. Get us back up to working order, and I think I got just about everything there is to get here. I was trying to see if I could find any more men in boxes, but guess not. Yeah, I haven't really had the time to, like, play H games or anything. I think that was just the results of having, like, a shit ton of free time, but right now it's basically just, like, work and then work, stream, workout, and then, like, go to fucking bed.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
Oh, my boo. I do admit sometimes it is a little hard to get the goblin, but I think we could do it rather consistently. Oh, shit. The fuck?
How's it going with...
Oh, that thing.
That's...
It's every...
Doesn't...
Oh, I'd like...
I guess...
if...
Who...
And see you... A bit of the room.
They don't go...
There's...
What about...
Another... It said my...
They can't...
What's up?
Yeah, I
Okay,
forgot that, like,
safe and
tripods
don't-
will just randomly come out of nowhere with, that shit. No, it's, like, supposed to creep me out, but it's mostly just annoying. An RP grenade. I don't want to RP with any of you. Oh, shit. I forgot about these things. It's not going to be easy to get the jump on this guy. That position he's in is covered. Yeah, I don't think I've, like, sat down and actually, like, enjoyed any of them recently, which is a shame, because I always like them. I just haven't had the time. Are you fucking kidding me? Bastard. This could be going better. There we go. Oh shit, I wasn't able to cut it in time. He's even using his advanced technique where he annoys the shit out of me. Just like God would have wanted. They're all fucking dead now. There's nothing left. Yeah, I remember trying to sneak through this section multiple times. We didn't do a very good job. That little shit's still over here. Yeah, for some reason, I remember there being like a lot of tripods that'll randomly just walk out of thin air. Like, good news, everyone! Sure nobody's hiding them.
Activate the terminal.
We did it, and thus racism was no more.
Right. It would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Proceed to the right from the exit. You will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
Windows Start menu. Type Val. Valorant pops up. Amazing. Truly a marvel of modern technology. Can you believe it? Ooh, hey, I managed to get up here. It was right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ass.
What's up?
You're talking to someone who literally
safe
works
complete.
IT, K-Mills.
Don't let
It
your
is...
guard down, okay?
Mason, when are you playing Hi-Fi Rush? The current list before I... What is it? Hi-Fi Rush is on, like, the backlog, but right now it's currently Metal Gear Rising, the Dead Space remake. If we haven't finished... If Resident Evil 4 comes out, like the remake for it, before I'm done with Dead Space, jump right to the Resident Evil 4 remake. Beat that. Metal Gear Survive. And then I'll figure out where to go from there. Still haven't installed Linux. I don't want to run fucking Linux. The game is not long. Well, I mean, once we get to it, I was kind of hoping it would be, but, you know, if it's short, it is what it is. I'm sure we'll enjoy it. Either way, but instead, regardless. It'll be a good time. Hours are the French measurements of time. Ah, they even measured time like assholes. I should have known. I'll bribe. No, I'm not going out of order. I want to play the Dead Space remake. Fucking... I know we used to be able to get through stuff like really fast, but between Final Fantasy 14 right now and finishing this stuff, yeah, the French, and finishing up this stuff right now, it's on the list. You want to know what I really want to play before that though? Signalis. I've heard like such great things about it, but I have to basically like avoid all conversation because I still haven't had time to play it. Because we're still playing fucking Metal Gear Solid games. Alrighty. We could talk about this more tomorrow. I know tomorrow we're playing, what was it? Streets of Rage 2? You'd finish faster if you didn't listen to every codec call. Well, that defeats the entire purpose of the run then, K-Mills. There's the added context doesn't matter if I play it the exact way I played it the first time. Then we just wouldn't play Metal Gear Rising. Locked titles. Identification. Oh, these are all the guys whose arms I chopped off. Oh, the poor bastards. Ah, yes, the men in boxes. How could I forget? Ooh. Probably like missing some data storage here and there, but you know, I can't always get them all. But yeah, it's like if I was playing any of the other Metal Gears, I definitely wouldn't skip any content in regards to that as well. I feel like that'd be a missed opportunity. That would, you know, just I'm debating if for the quick Rising run, because I'll probably be able to beat the Revengeance run in like 1 or 2 streams with how fast I do it. Guarantee you, I'm either A, going with the mariachi outfit, or B, we're going with the Gray Fox outfit. Gray Fox looks like a Power Ranger. Anyway. I do have to call it a night here. It's 11:30. It is bedtime. We started late, so I was like, you know what? We'll cut it a little close on bedtime, but we're 5 minutes past. Cute maid outfit mod when. How about we don't do any of that? I could do without the cute femboy ride-in mods. Thank you very much. Fucking cursed content. Anyway. On that note, I am going to call it a night here. Tomorrow night, I know, is either going to be Final Fantasy XIV or Streets of Rage 2 and 3. Probably going to get drunk, but it'll be a good time. Saturday, I don't know for streaming because I have a birthday party I'm going to. And then Sunday, if we're not doing Final Fantasy XIV, we'll keep going with Rising. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night here. So, you've been listening to Mason FM with the Evening Hour. God bless you. God bless this stream. And God bless your hero. I'll see you tomorrow night, boys and girls. Adios, amigos. Adios. Good night, hashtag gamers. Fellow men of culture. God bless the American military comp. I'm going to miss this. You know what? We need to play Left Alive. Fucking, that would be a terrible experience.